All right, guys, I'm gonna try doing this reaction vid right now. There is this lady. She made a video, and it came up on my feed, so I'm gonna be listening to it and reacting to it. All right, let's do it. My apologies. Let's begin. Hold up.
All right. I do not give a fuck if white people go extinct. And the reason why is because I'm not a white supremacist. I don't think that white skin is inherently better because I'm not a fucking idiot. I get.
How on earth is caring for your people white supremacy? Huh? Doesn't make sense. I don't understand. Why are women like this? Like, women are the farthest thing when it comes to being responsible for their own people. They don't care about anybody else except themselves. For some reason. I'm not saying all women are like that, but I'm saying they tend to be very individualistic. You know, they incline to thinking about their needs first and victimizing themselves. They're so needy for some reason. This is an element that's found amongst them. Like, I believe in, a superiority of men being better than women, right? I believe in that as a collective. Of course, you have exceptions here and there. There are some women who are better than some men. There's some women who are better than most men. Let's continue.
So many messages like this, like, oh my god, like, you don't care about the white man, like, white men are so oppressed, and you don't care if we go extinct. I don't care. I don't care.
All right, if you don't care, right? If you don't give a damn, why are you living in a white built society or a country that was built or founded by white people? Why are you enjoying a parasitic relationship which is one sided? It's not transactional, not mutual. You have been given a job, you enjoy electricity technology, you have utilities, you have a mode of transport to go, you have facilities for entertainment, etc. You enjoy security, you enjoy socialization with other people. All of that was made possible by your white ancestors who built this country. And you were raised by your parents who came from that society. And then you say, I don't care about it, and you don't want to give something back to it, then why don't you go to another country? And I'm not trying to insult you or be offensive, right? That's the logical thing. That's the fair thing to do, even though it's not really fair because your parents, they raised you, therefore you have to give something back. Be fair, right? Why wouldn't you at least minimize the oppression and go to a country of another culture, right? And live there, the culture that you want to preserve, and leave white people alone. Doesn't make sense. All right, continuing. Hold up.
I have dated people of all races. That has never been a factor for me. What is a factor is the person's vibe and personality. Most of the white men that I've encountered have been incredibly repulsive, racist, or disgusting, especially in small towns. It's not
Yeah, that's not really true. Probably she's just trying to find excuses. I'll tell you one thing, interracial marriages, it's not only about preservation of blood or phenotype, which are, if a person wishes to do so, that's perfectly fine. And I think, people should preserve their heritage to give back to their ancestors and to their forefathers. I'm not saying the evils or the oppressions they've done, but generally, they should be, grateful instead of being grateful to themselves. However, the thing about interracial marriages, they tend to come with a lot of issues because usually interracial marriages are intercultural marriages, right? So that means you're going to have different expectations, you're going to have different goals, different objectives, different pursuits in life, different mentalities. You're going to have different love languages. You're even going to have different languages. So there is going to be clash. There's going to be conflict, especially in a feministic society, which liberals vouch for. Am I right? Because you're going to have two voices in the house. And both of these voices have different ideas of what's right and wrong. And they're going to clash because there is no decision maker. Both of them are decision makers, right? This is a foolish ideology. Completely retarded.
Important to me to marry a white man to pass on my white genes. If I choose to have children and I have children with somebody with brown or black skin, the kid will still look like me. They will all share all of.
Yeah, definitely. And they will look more like you if you marry someone from your own clan, from your own race, right? Wouldn't you want that? Wouldn't you desire that? All right, even if you do not desire that, I mean, there are a lot of other things that I've already mentioned about race mixing being problematic. So it's better to avoid it, right? And secondly, being white is not about color. Definitely, skin color is a distinctive feature that is inherited from your ancestors, no doubt, and it can be used to identify whether you are a descendant of that ancestor or not. But really, it goes down to blood. It goes down to you being closer to another white man, as in you are from the same tribe. Just like how you care for your brother more than the stranger, just like how you care for your cousin more than the stranger, you would care more for your own countryman, right? Your fellow countryman more. You have been assigned to that tribe by God, so you have to take care of that tribe. Whites should take care of whites, blacks should take care of blacks. Am I right? Asians should take care of Asians.
My same features. So honestly, I would probably be more upset about coffee going extinct than white people. I don't give a fuck. And it's
And and then she's not even grateful.
not that I don't like the color of my skin. I love the way I look. I think I'm really.
Again, it's not about the skin, right? Even though the skin is lovely, I'm really happy to be white. I mean, I like the phenotype. Perhaps other people like other phenotypes.
Cutie and just I love my life. I don't take pride in being white. There is a difference between self-love and white supremacy.
And it's really weird that she calls it white supremacy. Just picture yourself, right, in America. You care for another. I mean, she says if you care for white people instead of another race, you are a white supremacist. I mean, you should care for everyone, definitely, but you should give more consideration to your own people first, right? Imagine you are in North America in the 1500s, and you are from, let's say, the white feather tribe or what. And right next door or a few miles away, you have the Aztecs. Am I right? And they're growing, they're building pyramids, human sacrifices, blood flowing on the steps. These guys are growing and these guys are getting stronger. Am I right? Would you go right there to that town, that Aztec town, and say, I gotta take care of these people, I gotta grow them and help them out instead of my own because I don't want to be a supremacist? Of course not. That would be very stupid, right? You're gonna get wiped out. So you have to, I mean, we are 7% of the global population today, white people. Our children are less than 2%. So this behavior should be stopped right now, once and for all. I mean, would you take care of someone else's son? Would you tell your son, I'm sorry, I gotta go to the neighbor's house and take care of their kid instead of you? I gotta give them the lunch money because I don't want to be a supremacist. Think about it. I mean, women really should sit down, brew some tea, go to the balcony or to your lawn, sit down under the night stars after work, close your eyes and think about what Zia said. Reflect, because we really need that farsightedness. We can't afford this gynocentric garbage.
I'm not a white supremacist, period.
God save us.